You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Jeep Wrangler. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Robert. Welcome, everybody, to Card Sharks. We're here to give away lots of money, hopefully give away a brand new car. We are right now in the midst of a battle to discover a new champion. Whoever wins this tiebreaker is going to do it. Let's get started by meeting our lovely dealers. Here they come right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams.
Oh.
I love the way I say that.
I love the way you say that.
Yes. Listen, I think today, just because you've done great jobs all season long, the crew has chipped in and we've picked up 2 copies of Vanna Speaks, and you're going to get each one for yourselves.
I'm so
okay.
happy.
So why don't you guys? I know. It's a quick read, but well worth the effort. Go ahead and deal out the cards, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up here, folks. Let's meet our card shark. Hello, Bob.
Hello, how are you?
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Bob Cambridge, and I'm originally from New York. I'm in Southern California, and I live here with my wife and 2 stepchildren.
Good for you. Good for you. Welcome to you. Bob already has $500 in his pocket. He answered a question, one of our questions right on the nose yesterday. And you know, you always pick up 500 when you do that. And let's say hello to Gina. Hello,
Hi.
Gina.
I'm Gina Graham. I'm 18 years old. I'm a freshman out at Pepperdine. I'm an only child, and I love the beach.
And you love the beach? How
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Well, good luck to you today. We do not have a champion. I know Bob is playing from the champion's position, but that was because we said goodbye to a champion the other day, and we're now battling for that very position to take place here, and they tossed the coin backstage, and he ended up with the champion's position. They both have won a game. We are in the middle of the tiebreaker, and we're going to go to it right now. And do not forget that we've got our prize cards in the deck. This is a trip to Fiji. And what are we going to do that the board isn't set up for the tiebreaker? How quickly can Lacey and Susanna come out here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the business is all about. Lacey and Susanna will come out now and set up the board for the tiebreaker because it is a 3-card game with a maximum of 3 questions. Lacey has put down her copy of Glamour magazine, ladies and gentlemen, is now coming out here to push the board in as we move along.
Okay.
Yes! Yes! Great moments in game shows, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. We're going to start the tiebreaker. Just a quick reminder that the cards that left the board went back on the deck in the exact order as they are supposed to appear on the board again. We are so thorough. This is the tiebreaker. 3 cards, maximum of 3 questions. And this is our first question in it, and it is our audience poll group 10, Los Angeles County Ocean Lifeguards. All right, let's, we've been teasing these guys, having a lot of fun with them all week. This question goes to Bob. Bob, sir, before the show, we asked these 10 lifeguards, have you ever saved someone's dog from drowning? How many of these 10 lifeguards have saved a drowning dog?
A dog.
A dog.
Well, I know a number of them probably, they have small dogs. A number of ladies have small dogs at the beach, I would imagine. So I'd say that would be a small number, but a number in itself anyway. So I'd say about 2. 2. He's
going with 2. Gina, it doesn't leave you a lot of room here. What do you think, higher or lower?
I don't know. Every dog I've ever seen is a pretty good swimmer, and I don't know about saving dogs at the beach too much. I think it's going to be even lower than 2.
You're going lower?
Yeah.
Okay. The actual number of these lifeguards who have saved a drowning dog is 6. It is not lower, it is higher.
Amen.
That is interesting.
All right.
6.
All right.
That's, I would assume it would have been very, very low myself, but it is 6. Who are the 6 guys who had to do this? Well, Chris, let me ask you what the story was, sir.
Well, the surf was actually quite big, and it was a classic rescue because it drew a lot of people's attention, and there was a big crowd, and the dog in the thanks followed me around the whole day.
He did?
Yeah.
Did he? I know, you know, it sounds like a kind of frivolous question, and we're asking you about a dog. It was unusual, and it gets people's interest, but, I mean, you actually do put it on the line. You go out there. How many people have you saved? How many?
Oh, hundreds. I mean, the LA County lifeguards alone have saved, last year alone, saved almost 7,000 people and not a single drowning.
Not a single drowning? 7,000 people? Good work. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. That is just terrific. Thank you, fellas. Have a seat right now. Thank you very much. All right, Bob, you get first shot at the board right here in the tiebreaker. It is an ace.
Oh, boy. We're going lower.
Lower than an ace. It is an ace.
Oh.
Who would have believed it? But there it is, and that means that Bob was on the board, Bob is off the board, and Gina gets a free shot now. Must play from this. It is a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? It is an ace.
Lower.
It is, if she's going lower, she is the new champion if it's there. Is it lower than an ace? It is a piano. Whoa, so we've got a prize going up on her side of the board. Here comes Lacey, puts it right up there. She's so excited about that. Piano goes up on her side of the board. There's the ace. What's going to happen? Lower. If she is right, she wins the piano, and she is the new champion. Lower than an ace? It is. Whoa, that's terrific. Hey, Bob, stay there for a moment. I want to say goodbye to you. You were a terrific player. I'm happy to say that you're not going to leave here with nothing. You're going to go out the door with $500, and we've got some gifts for you backstage, of course. And thank you so much for being with us on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Gina, come over here. Congratulations to you. Why don't you listen very carefully? Bob Hilton's going to tell you all about your piano.
Young Chang's classic Mediterranean-styled upright piano, oak finish, fine spruce soundboard, and precise action mechanism highlight this master-crafted instrument. From Young Chang, congratulations!
Young Chang, isn't that a group? Young Chang or Wayne Chung? That's the junk. That's the thing. Anyway, we're going to come back. We've got a new champ here, Gina. Gina's going to head out and do the money cards and hopefully win a brand new car. We'll see you then. Good for you. Welcome back. We've been waiting for you. Gina's been waiting because Gina knows what she's going to do right now. She is heading to the money cards. And she knows how to play them, of course, but in addition to all the money she can win, we've added a joker to the deck. And anytime that turns up in the money cards, she will, of course, have a chance of winning this brand new Jeep Wrangler that you see right back there. A college co-ed is just incomplete without a new Jeep Wrangler, I can assure you. Now, for being our champion, we're going to guarantee her a shot at that car because we're going to give her a joker. And Susanna's holding it for her right now. Now, let's get started with the fun. Let's get started with the money. Let's give her $200. Let's do it, Gina. If you play it right, you can make $32,000 here. You got $200 and a 2.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than a 2. It is a 2.
It's a push.
It's
Okay.
no win, no loss.
All of it
It's
again.
a push.
All
You
of
want
it
to go
again.
all of it higher than a
Higher.
2. It is a jack. 400.
I want 150 lower.
150 lower.
150
$150 lower. It is. Good start.
I want to
You've got
change
$550. I want to take you up here and give you 400 more.
Change it with the 2.
She says she can change 1 card per line. She changes this one. The 8 now becomes, come on, be a good card. It is an ace.
Woo!
$950.
All of it lower.
All of it lower than an ace. It is an ace.
It's okay. That's okay. All of it again. Lower.
All right. All of it lower than an ace. It is a king.
Woo!
1900 on a king.
Okay, I want 1,500 lower. 1,500 lower.
$1,500 lower. That is a lot of money. $1,500 lower than a king. It is.
Woo! Yeah!
You now have $3,400. You must wager at least $1,700 on this.
Okay, I want to go 3,000 higher.
3,000.
3,000 higher. Yeah, no problem.
$3,000.
Yeah, I see 2 2s there. I'm not worried
You're
about
not worried about it at all.
Let's go.
So you've bet $3,000 on a card before, haven't you?
No.
But you know you're going to make
First
some
time
money
for
now.
everything.
$3,000 higher than a 3. It is. Good for you. With 2 pushes. One and 2 do good.
Great.
Here it is. Here's Susanna with your joker. You know, with 2 pushes, though, you did remarkably well. You just ended up with $9,100 in your little pocket right now. Now, are we ready to do it?
I'm ready.
Okay, because you've got the joker in your hand right now, and that entitles you with a chance to win this fabulous new Jeep that Bob Hilton's going to tell you about.
It's the Wrangler. Continues the tradition that made the Jeep a legend. With room for 4, the Wrangler offers personal control, comfort, and the flexibility to enjoy both on and off-road driving from Jeep Corporation. Good luck.
Ah, it's good for you. All right. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Put the joker there, and I'm putting you in the driver's seat. You went right to 5.
Yes.
You just know it's behind 5.
Good as chance as any place else.
You're saying it is there. Right behind you. You knew
I'm
it.
praying it's there.
You're praying it's there. I hope it is here. Is the word car behind number 5? No. Ooh, you know where it was?
Not.
Over here. Right behind number 1. That was where we had it. It was right there. Anyway,
That's okay.
you can get another shot at it if you come back and beat another guy. We're going to be back with a challenger for Gina. She has $9,180 cash and prizes. That is a very good run at the cards. Welcome back. We're here with a new champion. We've got Gina, and Gina just did some damage. She came out with $9,000 cash and prizes in her pocket right now. However, Gloria's short-lived around here. She is the champion, and of course, she's got to face a challenger. You know you got to do it. And let's say hello to Pat. Come on out, Pat. How are you?
I'm fine.
Would you introduce yourself, please?
Well, my name is Pat Fagan. I'm what you call a Southern New Yorker, born in New York, raised in Miami Beach.
Good.
And I'm a mother of a 22-month little boy.
A little boy?
Yes.
What's his name?
Craig.
Craig? Nice. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And let's get started right now. You've already cut your cards backstage?
Yes.
Good for you. Okay, one of the prizes, of course, we've got them in the deck, the prize cards all the time, and it is a trip to Hong Kong. Not bad at all. Shop until you drop in Hong Kong. That's the story. And Suzanne has already dealt out the cards for game number 1. Let's get started with our first question. Always goes to the champ. Gina, you ready?
Ready.
We surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, if your husband called from a police station saying he had been arrested at a house of ill repute, would you bail him out? How many married women said they would bail out their husband?
I think they'd be pretty mad. If it was me, I'd be really mad. I don't know how long I'd want my husband to sit in jail either, though. I'd want to get him out and yell at him. So, I don't know. I think I'd let him hang out in jail for a little while. I don't think it's going to be a very high number at all. Maybe about 21.
21.
Would bail him out.
Pat?
I'm going to make him stay there if it happened to me. So I think it's even going to be even lower.
Even lower. All right, she's 21. Pat says lower. The actual number of married women who would bail out their husband is 42. It is not lower, it is higher. It is higher. So, they'd probably bail him out so they could get him home and kill him.
That's right.
All right, so here's Gina. You got a card here. Let's look at it. It's a queen.
Lower!
Lower than a queen, it is a 10.
Lower!
Lower than a 10, it's an 8. So, we'll go back over here. Pat gets a free shot, but must play from this card. It is a 5.
Higher.
Higher, she says. Here's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, here's a 5.
Higher.
Higher, she's moving. No, she is not. We got a 3. We go all the way back. Neither one of my players got a good run at the cards there. Let's go on to our next question. Educated guess for Pat. You ready, Pat?
Yes.
How many years has it been since TV Guide first appeared? The most purchased magazine, I guess, or most read magazine in America. It's in everybody's household, really.
If I'm not mistaken, I think little Desi Arnaz Jr. was the first one, and I think he's the same age as my older brother, so I'm going to say 34 years.
34 years. Gina, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a little bit higher than that.
A little bit higher.
Right.
This is interesting because everybody knows TV Guide. Everybody reads it. 34, Gina says higher. I have no idea. The actual age of TV Guide is 34. Right on the head. Boy, you hit that right on the button.
I can't believe it.
Well, believe this, because you get $500.
I love it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes,
right
all right.
for you. Very good. All right, Pat, we're back at the board now. You got a 5. You want to keep it or you want to play it?
Change that card.
Yes, ma'am. We get rid of it. 5 now becomes
Higher.
a 2. Higher than a 2. Here's a queen. Lower. It is a queen. You had a pair of aces before, a pair of queens there. That is tough. All right, Gina, you get a shot here.
Lower than a
Lower. It is a 9.
Lower!
She goes for it. Lower, it's a 4.
Higher!
Higher. It is a 4. Pair of queens, pair of 4s, pair of aces. If it was poker, we'd have a lot of fun, but it's Card Sharks. And we'll be back right after this. I've never seen that many pairs. Now you get into your...
Ouch, that hurts. With old-fashioned solder.
Hello, welcome back. We are right in the middle of game number 1 right now, and both these guys, although they have excellent base cards showing right now, they have just had abysmal luck on the cards as we try to get across the board. Let's get started with our next question. It is for Gina. Audience poll, again, our 10 Los Angeles County lifeguards, they're out there waiting. Gina, before the show, we asked these 10 lifeguards, as far as you know, has a girl ever pretended she was drowning in order to meet you? How many of these 10 lifeguards claimed a girl has pretended she was drowning?
This is embarrassing because my friend and I tried it once, and it didn't work at all. It didn't work at all. We just ended up tiring ourselves out and swimming in on our own anyway. But
How did you come up with this scheme?
it wasn't my idea.
But you thought it was a good idea when you heard it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of girls do that. It depends, I think, maybe on the beach that you're at, and if it's a real populated beach, I don't think they're going to do it because there's going to be too many people, too embarrassing. I think a lot of girls have done it, though. I'd say at least 6 of these guys know girls that have done that.
Okay. What do you think, Pat?
Well, looking at these guys, they're pretty good-looking guys, but I still think it's going to be just a drop lower.
A little lower than 6. The actual number of these lifeguards who said a girl has pretended she was drowning in order to meet them is 6. Right on the head. Right on the head. Boy, that is amazing. Well, you know, of course, that when you hit that audience poll group right on the head there, you get $100, and that's for you right now. Every co-ed should have $100 just to kick around with. So who are the guys who had this incident happen? Let me see here. Well, Andy, you're down over here. Tell me what happened.
Well, I had a situation once where this girl was pretending to drown out in the water, and when I swam out and got to her, she was just laughing and smiling and said, "Gee, I just wanted to meet you and show off to some of my friends."
So what happened?
Well, I ended up bringing her in, but I told her that it was a serious situation and that you shouldn't be playing around at all.
Yeah, she should learn to use the phone, I would imagine. Yeah, but, okay, thank you very much, fellas. Have a seat. Let's get over here right now and take a look at Gina. Gina, what do you want to do?
I want to go lower than the queen.
Lower than a queen, there's a 9.
Lower.
Lower again, there's an 8.
Freeze.
Stop.
Stop.
She says right there. The audience agrees. We stop right there. Let's go on to our next question, and it is for Pat. You ready for it, Pat?
Yes.
We surveyed, this is sudden death, by the way. This is our 4th and final question here, so you know that somebody's got to win. We surveyed 100 psychiatrists, and we asked them, generally speaking, can men withstand stress better than women? How many psychiatrists said, yes, men can withstand stress better?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I would say that's pretty in between. These are the 80s. People are changing. I'm going to guess around 67.
67.
Yes.
What do you think, Gina?
I don't think that's true at all. Male, female, I don't think that's going to make much difference because stress affects us all, and I think it's going to be a lower number than that.
Lower. The actual number of psychiatrists who said men can withstand stress better is 13. It is lower. It is lower.
Sudden death.
All right, Gina, it's sudden death. You know you've got the choice here. You can play it out or you can pass it over to Pat.
Pat can
Pass
have it.
Thanks a lot,
Okay.
Gina.
Forces Pat to play them all out.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, it is $500. Prize card comes up on the board, our first for this game, and Lacey's putting it on Pat's side of the board, $500 in her corner right now. Again, we've got a 2 and you're going sudden death. Here's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. Every call here, sudden death. If she's wrong, Gina wins the game. Here is a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. Here is a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9 for the game we're talking about. Lower. It is. Very good. Very good. That is excellent. You've got one game in your corner right now, and you're one step closer to winning that $500. We've seen, as you've seen from time and time again, it is almost impossible to get across that board when you've got 4 cards, but she did it. Let's get started right now. Susanna's already dealing out the cards for game number 2, and this question goes to Gina. We surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, if you had a great first date with a man, but he never called again, would you phone him to see what happened? How many single women said they would phone him?
I think nowadays women aren't going to be real shy about calling people. I think it's going to be a pretty high number, probably around 72.
72.
Right.
What do you think, Pat?
Oh, gosh, I guess I'm going to go a little bit lower than that. I think things are changing, but ladies still want to be called back. They don't want to call the guys.
Okay.
A little bit lower.
Lower than 72. The actual number of single women who would phone the man is 60. It is a little lower. Pat hit it right on the head. Back to the board we go. Pat, here's your card. You can change it if you want.
No, I'm going to keep and go lower.
Lower than an ace. Here's a 7.
Higher.
Higher. There's a king. Lower. There's a queen. Lower. The game, the match at $500. If it's there, it is. What a job. What a great job. Gina, I want to thank you for being here.
Thank
You're
you.
terrific. You got $9,280 now. I know you mentioned before you can get that trip to Italy.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Come on over here, Pat. Come over here. What a nice job you did.
Thank you.
You know that you just won $500?
Can't believe it.
Good for you. We'll be right back right after this. Good job.
Thank you.
Lance, can you do a promo for Poker Royale?
Do you know who I...
Welcome back. We are out of time. We're going to pick it up with the money cards tomorrow. Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Bill Rafferty, Pat, and Bob Hilton. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Behold the day with GSM's daily affirmations.
Let the games begin.
I will take risks. I will accept challenge.
Please do this for me.
I am a winner. See your affirmations in action weekdays from 9 to 3, only on GSN.